Max Fegan. Basically, when I was at school at Charters Towers, actually 30 years ago, nearly today, I did my first team triathlon when I was in year 12 at Mount Carmel. In 1986, the PE staff sort of got us involved, and that was my introduction to triathlon. It's like in the 80s when we first got in, there was obviously no clip-on pedals, no tri-bars. I think in the first race we didn't even wear helmets. So it was a really new sport, I think. Well, after about 3 or 4 years racing in Townsville, I think I went sub 2 hours for Olympic distance race in Cairns, and that back in those days was the cut-off for sort of turning pro. If you went sub 2 hour, you sort of knew that, you know, you're cutting edge, you're going professional. So I lived in France for 5 years. I had a little house down in the south of France. I learned to speak French, drink red wine, drink black thick coffee. I went back out to the parents' property, and then I had an accident of a windmill. Fell off one of the parents' windmills. Basically, I broke my pelvis and both arms, and I was sort of intensive care for a month. Well, it was pretty serious. They said, "Oh, you may not walk again," and you know, they say all those things, and I think that made me more determined to get going again. I had a good 18 months out of the sport, which was probably, in hindsight, the best thing that ever happened. My body got a good rest, and you know, when I got going again, I felt like I was a new kid again. But yeah, never got back to that professional sort of ranks. I couldn't swim properly with broken arms and bent elbows. Yeah. Well, then I sort of steadied up and got married, and kids, and sort of the pro stuff had to go out the door. And then I just sort of raced in the local triathlon ranks. And little fella Nate, he's already had a couple of goes. He's done the dirt and dust once or twice, and I think I've signed him up for the one Saturday afternoon. So yes, he's involved, and I think my wife's going to do a team on Sunday. Like, don't take it too seriously. Like it's basically a fun thing. You know, don't get up tense or tight about it, and you have to train the house down. You know, all the distances we're doing are all doable by weekend warriors. So yeah, put your entries in, and you'll have the best time of your life.